Hello and welcome to glennzb TV for Wednesday, the show that puts glennzb into your virtual headset. Yes, I'm bringing New Zealand to the world, and the world to New Zealand. Wellington's new rainbow crossing goes live today. The crossing on Cuba Street. It's already, it's there. You can't just 1 minute not have a crossing and the next minute have a crossing. But it's going to be officially open this afternoon. The Wellington City Council is already anticipating selfie takers who might be lured by its bright colours. So there's going to be a sign to indicate the safest place to take selfies from, using the hashtag Welly Rainbow. So in my mind, I hadn't heard anything or seen anything about this until today. Until I heard people arguing out in the newsroom about what a fantastic waste of money it all was, because it was several tens of thousands of dollars to do this. So I assumed it was some kind of impressive bridge, walkway scenario. So then I looked it up to see if I could see what it looks like. That's it there. It's some paint on the road. All right, LGBTQI. Congratulations on the crossing. I tell you what I am in favour of is House of Cards. We're all wondering, weren't we? We're all wondering how it was going to pan out with the old Kevin Spacey situation, him not being there this time round. But another trailer has been released today, and there was a lot of Doug Stamper in it. And if you're not a House of Cards fan, you won't know what I'm talking about. If you're not a fan, it just probably means you just haven't watched it. So go back and watch it, and then you'll be a fan. But there was a bit of this sort of thing. Now, this is a bit dark, but it appears to be Doug with a digging. Doug. I'm trying to make a digging pun with Doug. You know, what do you call guy with a spade in his head, Doug? It's not really coming off for me, though. But the important thing is, it's Doug digging. And anytime you got Doug with a spade, that's some dark drama waiting to happen right there. So I'm into that. The midwives are the latest to complain about the skyrocketing fuel prices. Especially rural midwives. It turns out that if you're a rural midwife, really the only way you can get around to do your midwifery, I love saying midwifery, I don't know why, I just do, is by motor vehicle. Because probably even the bus services aren't as reliable and as frequent as you might hope in rural areas. So yeah, it's got to be, you got to drive, you haven't got a choice. And of course it's costing more and more and more. But I have a solution to this problem. What about, just go work with me here, what about virtual midwifery? We just dial in, Skype it, Viber it, WeChat it, FaceTime it, Facebook live chat it. And then you could actually also broadcast it to your friend group as well at the same time. What could possibly go wrong? That seems, and also it does. I think you'd then attract, because I'm pretty sure midwives, it's one of these industries where they've got a skill shortage. You'd attract more people, because if you're doing it via Skype or virtually, you're not getting as much blood and shit all over you like you normally are as well. I'm just brainstorming, but I think this could be something to that, don't you? Do you really have to be there? Really? Aren't you just going, hoo, hoo, hoo? Try squatting. Try not squatting. Try screaming. That's how I recall. I mean, it was a while back now. It's about 14 years ago since I last did it. And when I say I did it, I mean I was a witness. Reluctant witness. I wasn't really doing it. Obviously. Thank God. It's horrendous. My real advice is just don't do it. Don't get yourself in that position in the first place. Finally, speaking of being disgusted by things, new research has found that drivers are distracted for almost half the time they're behind the wheel. Every 96 seconds, people's minds wander off to something else but the road ahead. I fear, how did they measure that? Was it because were they doing it by filling out a form? And if they were, wasn't that distracting? And is that part of the survey? That's giving me a headache. Anyway, so every 96 seconds, they're either texting, on a call, or, and this is a quote, engaging in personal hygiene. We know what that means, don't we? That's right. We've all seen it. We've all probably done it. I'm not proud, but sometimes you just feel like those windows are a little bit more tinted than they probably are. And then you look up, and there's somebody staring straight at you in their rear vision mirror. And you go, God damn it, the one time I had a particularly itchy left nostril. And now, busted. Hope they haven't got one of those reverse dash cams and got me on video. Luckily, I'm only on the radio. Nobody knows what I look like. Right? I am glennzb. Thank you so much for having me in your virtual headset. I'll see you back here again tomorrow for more.